Gosh, we started coming here when Alyssa was 3, and she's now 15. We were here when she was 3 until about 7, and she was a combo kid. It was an EAS, and they were on the same floor in Building 4 that they're on now, but it looked totally different. It was only like 1 or 2 rooms maybe, and it was totally different. Yeah, this is Pastor Joni, and yeah, so we've known Pastor Joni since Alyssa was 3. And then when we moved back into the city, that was the first thing the kids said is, now we're back in Mesa, can we go back to EAS? So
You may or may not have asked.
lots of friends that go here and really enjoy it. Right now, I am volunteering, working the front desk.
Don't you?
That would be a shorter list. So that includes helping students check in, answering parent questions, being there to pray with people if they have a prayer need, selling snacks, or just anything that they need. Also, I do a little bit of work for Hillsong Kids for prepping for that some days. When I'm working in this lobby over here for the aerial kids, for the younger kids, a lot of the parents stay out in the lobby and they all talk and know what's going on with each other. We have a foster mom that every time she brings her kids in, everybody's like, oh, let me meet the new kids, and even in the other group, the other building over there, there's a group of parents that hang out in that lobby quite a bit. And then, of course, the parents that are here for company kids, you see them on a regular basis, doing a lot of the just extra stuff around to help out.
There's a lot of love and support with an EAS, and while it can be crazy what our school isn't, it has, I don't know, there's kind of a different feeling about EAS, that talking about kind of how it does feel like a family a lot of times.
Not only do you get the training and technique and everything, but you grow so close with all the people around you, and you also grow closer to God, like all together, just like all that. It just works out really well.
This is probably not something that you would normally think of, is to see how the girls are learning conflict resolution and stuff like that, because when you go into a class, there can be misunderstandings, and to be able to see that you can work through that, I think is great.
I enjoy it because I definitely, in Fusion, we call each other a family. Here you can feel the Christian bond, and you can feel like you're all a family, and your Father is God.
To see how the girls have grown in so many areas over the last few years just being here. They matured in dance, which just blows my mind every time I see them, but also just matured as people and how they interact with each other as well as others, and I credit a lot of that to EAS. What really excited me is this last Sunday you guys did something at Sunshine Acres, and to see the girls interact with the children from Sunshine Acres and to be able to pray with them and just to dance with them and have fun, it was just amazing to see that. And it's something you're never going to get from just a regular dance school, that type of wholesome values.
I think it's really great because even for people who maybe have a hard time making friends, because even though I'm kind of loud, I do have a hard time making friends for a really long time, and so it's kind of cool to be able to go into a group of people where you're able to understand each other more, and you have some similar interests and things you can bond over, and kind of let the art form and the prayer and devotions and the hardships of whether it's conflict resolution or just conditioning, kind of being able to bond over those kind of things it's really cool to be able to do that and kind of be able to form those friendships and relationships that last a long time. It's really good.
And for me, the difference in seeing a secular dance studio, versus what they offer here, it's not just the technical training, but also, the spiritual training, the way they teach them to work together as a team and to be there for each other and to pray together. And, when they do their devotionals together, even when they're doing their conditioning class, but to be able to see, somebody struggling, somebody comes alongside them, is encouraging them, and just to see them encourage each other like that, I think is pretty awesome.